Vincentian family. Good morning. I will speak in Portugal because I am from Portugal. I am from Porto. I'd like to thank you, to thank also Renato, to place his trust in this department, Vincentian family, and also for having chosen this place because it is, in fact, this place, this city where I grew up, where I worked for so many years, and where I also joined the Vincentian family, and I knew that I would be in very good hands. I'm sorry that I was not able to have or to be here from the very beginning due to personal and family reasons. So this is in fact a department about the Vincentian family. We've got different committees and commissions linked to this department. Let me start with the International Executive Committee of the Vincentian family, the VFEC, in 2017, because last year there was no presentation. So we've got projects and activities of these 2 years. The IEC from the Vincentian family was gathered in Philadelphia in 2018 and also this year, and we were present, Renato and myself. When I first entered this committee, I had no idea about the effort that the society played and the difficulty that we have in the different branches of the society. So it's very difficult to work in collaboration. In these meetings, we have prepared some activities. Among them, for instance, the symposium in Rome and also the Castel Gandolfo Festival. So these were activities that brought together many Vincentians and brought together our family. It was so nice to work together. We also have other projects. The one that we've just heard, the 13 Houses campaign. So I'm not going to elaborate on this campaign. And we also have other concerns. The fact that we work together is extremely important, but we want to create this vocational culture for our Vincentian family. We tend to forget about vocations. We think that vocations is normally just for the daughters of charities or for priests. We all have this vocation appeal. This year, another strategical plan has been approved, and we had the possibility also to have to debate all these with our family at the United Nations, and I would like to thank Beth and the other members because they welcomed me as a son, and I felt at home in New York, and I hope that you will feel exactly the same here in Oporto. Then there's always this problem of translations, we know that, and this is the reason why we want to create this international group of translators. This will be a way also to reduce costs, but to make sure that all the news can reach other countries. I sometimes, when I'm looking at some news, I see that the piece of news is either in Spanish or French or English or just in Portuguese. So this is one of the difficulties. When the news come out, specifically in our website, it would be nice if they could be translated into the official languages. We've got some other future projects. Some of them are rather ambitious. The first one is going to be about the international leaders meeting or encounter for next year in Rome. The topic will be Famvin 2020, the Vincentian family moves on. And this will be for the first time in our history that as a family, the leaders from the different branches of the family will be able to be together and to work together. It is very important to look at the future, to learn with our past experiences, but at the same time, to make sure that the future might be together. It's the only way that we can move forward and better. And the next meeting that we will have will be in January in 2020, after this meeting, this international leaders meeting or encounter. Let's have a look now at the Collaboration Commission. We had 2 meetings in Lebanon in 2017 and in Croatia in 2018. The participation of our friends, because I know Ailda for many, many years, Ailda Coseiro, and she's representing us very well. And the idea is, in fact, to have a kind of take-stalking of what's happening about here, not only in Portugal, but also in other countries. At the same time, they also want to bring some alignments and some adjustments as well to the different modules in terms of the training program. That's the only way we can also evolve and also face the different realities and countries. We also want to bring a new methods to bring new videos, very short videos. The members will also invite other people to take part. Different topics have been further developed, and of course they're not only about the homeless, but also we want to know that as a Vincentian family we can also collaborate together and provide some answers. Above all, to reinforce the importance to work together with the different national councils of the family. I can speak on my own behalf about Portugal. For instance, I was asked about the experience in Philadelphia, and I also found it very difficult to obtain some responses here in Portugal because our family is so large that it's very difficult to get organized sometimes. Let's have a look now at the Commission now for Systemic Change. José Halit is part of it. We had a meeting in Colombia in 2017 and another one in Panama in 2018. Here we have Favila. Favila is a very interesting project for Latin America. I put all this together because there are different projects here. We have the same representative here. Favila had a meeting in 2017, in April 2017, in Caracas. And then we had also our 8th encounter, which was a great success in Bolivia. Lots of preparation behind. And apart from the meeting that you heard before, they also had constant meetings and also virtual meetings, just to reduce costs once again. And it's very difficult. Different people, different places, and it was a way that they came up with in order to make sure that this was possible. We want, in fact, to make sure that we can strengthen our bonds and our fraternity bonds as well among the different participants and those that belong to the family, and to also to try to restate how important collaboration is. We can never feel that we are alone. Also, to try to share all these experiences, because sometimes we tend to work for ourselves. It's very important also to show the others what we do, and this can also help and make us feel that we are not alone, both in terms of our work and in terms of our difficulties. And at the same time, we're trying to come up with new strategies in order to overcome poverty, different types of poverties, different type of ways also of helping, and also to see how the poor can accept us, accept our help, and reach out for them. So we cannot forget about evangelization and also the digital tools that have just been presented, and the different websites, the national websites and the international one as well. Different topics are dealt with, namely migration, homeless, and also the migration and the change in terms of structures. The Vincentian family is very strong. We can do a lot, but there are still branches within our family that still cannot move forward, and we need to accept to work together. And I think that with time and with the help of God, we will be able to move on and to conclude this work. The initiative for Haiti, we were talking about the different funds, and of course these funds are all necessary to help, and I see this in my own work. For instance, this is bearing some fruits. In Florida, for instance, in Tampa, we had a meeting. I had a meeting with the different members of the Society St. Vincent de Paul, and we've been working together with the different branches. But apart from this meeting, twice a year, they try to meet, to assess, and also to monitor these missions. This collaboration of the Society Saint Vincent de Paul and Haiti has brought now some results, good results. There's a project that helped 600 farmers that were victims of the hurricanes in Haiti. Also to try to finance some farmers as well from the agriculture farmers in Haiti, so they can also survive. Also to try to help children at the schooling age, and also this capacity building program for 18 months for women that live in rural areas in Haiti. So everything is doing, or has to be done, in fact, not only in personal terms, but also to make sure that we can bring some autonomy to these people. And I think that we can be autonomous in these. So thank you very much for your attention and collaboration. And also to the Central Council of Oporto, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.